Now, whenever you say we disappeared and reappeared, would they notice that we disappeared and reappeared?
They did. They noticed at the end of last week.
Yeah, we noticed
we're
that you
kind of
disappeared. Did they appear right in front of us already?
Yeah, they've appeared right back. It was only like a couple of seconds, just long enough for you to look at Carmen and be like, "What did you do?"
WCF, Mike.
And she said, "I think I fixed it." And then they reappear right after that.
Now, is he like laid out on the ground, or are we just like standing like we were in the other place?
Mercy is still laid out on that. Laid on the table or laid on the ground? Where were you laying?
There wasn't a table. We didn't give him a table in the.
Okay. Oh yeah,
in the cage.
Yeah, they weren't kind enough for that.
Still laying on the ground, but he's awake. And yeah, if Grav and Shane and Fortress want to give me perception checks, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I got a crit.
Yes.
Of course, this is what I crit on.
I don't know why, but I was thinking you said me for a second. I am not the one.
Whoops. Perception?
Yes, sir.
Take my first one.
Yeah. So you guys all notice that Mercy is awake, seems to be himself, and is holding a book and what looks like a scroll in his lap.
How dumb would I have had to been to not notice?
Pretty dumb. Pretty dumb.
Well,
very. I'll reach an arm down. Oh, sorry. Good.
I was going to say, you said that he's, like it looks like it's himself, but you said he's holding a book. That doesn't seem right.
I'm gonna reach down an arm and like basically give him an arm to like help him up. And be like, feeling better now?
I think so, but
because I know he's gonna have the book. Like that makes sense.
Don't keep a very close watch on me just in case.
Oh, you know I will. And give him a wink.
What happened?
Does anybody want to explain what happened? What's with the book? You're awake now. What happened? Y'all like disappeared and reappeared.
So I can't say much.
Why?
Right now.
Why?
Because I can't. That's what the book's for. I got to do a little bit of light reading to figure out what exactly is going on. But
oh man, it's gonna take forever.
I'm back to normal. Why? I got super speed. I could speed read.
Just because you can speed read doesn't mean you can speed understand.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, real quick, do we allow Nazi jokes in the server?
I was wondering.
Wait, what?
What?
Is that something?
What?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's see how bad it is. Is it just?
I mean, I can't play it, so
that's fair. Yeah, let's.
It's
gone.
Yeah.
I made an announcement, so it's gone.
I was listening to it. It would, it's for the best.
All right. Back to it.
Yeah, back to it.
Back to it. Well, this is it's just going to take me some time, but everything's, from my understanding, everything has been settled out for now. Fortress is going to keep an eye. He knows what to do if anything acts up out of line.
I mean, you don't want to, put us in the loop where we can, keep an eye out.
To be honest, right now, as all I know is Fortress is about the one that could do anything.
The best way I can explain it, because it's still processing a lot myself, and I'm sure he is as well.
Yeah.
My sword is going to keep his sword in check. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
And
then I got this book, and I believe it should help. I haven't really read it, so I don't know what's it's about or what's it gonna tell me. So yeah.
Get the book.
Yeah, where'd you get the book?
That's a good question.
I know,
I
that's,
just have
that's why Shane asked it.
yeah, and that I wish I had an answer, but
How long were y'all gone?
how are we going, or how long?
No. How long were you gone for you to be able to? Well, one, you wake up, and two, you get a book.
I don't really know how long we were in there. It felt weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a dream. Like when you fall asleep, like you're taking a nap, and you take like a 5-minute nap. You could have a dream that went for an hour.
Yeah.
And like you experienced it so much. It was like that. Like a lot happened. But it was it's hazy now.
Where's where?
Where's where?
Yeah, you said, there, so where
where
was that?
There?
I mean, it was more just we were in it felt like we were in a shared dream is the best way I can put it.
We were in now.
Now we're in now. That was then, now we're now.
We'll go back to then.
We can't go back to then.
Why?
We missed it.
Now
is now.
Grab.
When will then be now?
Soon.
Are we quoting Spaceballs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a great movie, Shane. Have you not seen it?
Grab. I don't like all the secrets. We should just leave them, start our own group, call ourselves Chav.
I mean, it's not.
I don't know if I like
necessarily
that. Chav?
It's not necessarily a secret whenever we don't have all the information.
But you do have some information that you're not sharing.
What about
The
grain?
information that we're giving you is the information that we're is what we have.
Well, that's not true, because you said that you couldn't tell me right now.
I mean, I think he doesn't understand his. I don't fully understand mine. I'm pretty sure I met the ancestral guardian deity. I don't know. I was never fully explained to me how I got, the powers are passed down through my family, but like, I'm pretty sure I met whoever gives out that power, and he helped
like
us.
He met his power down.
Sounds like your DM Dream Master there to give you.
Well, here's the thing. I got the information I could get from it. He's got a book. And at this point, I always just like grabbed Mercy and just popped the side of the cage. So we're all standing together. Just boop. And he's gonna read this book, and we're gonna find out.
Yes.
Can you read it?
Me?
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Well, I didn't know if it was just.
I mean, I
like,
could. Maybe.
Only he can read it. I didn't know if it was that kind of situation.
We haven't opened the book. So far, we've just been harassed for the book.
Yeah.
Mercy, open the book.
I open the book. I try to open the book.
You open the book?
Okay, I open the book.
Do I see anything whenever he opens the book? Like, do I see the text?
Yeah.
I was going to say, you see a face that pops out at you. No.
It's Tim. This has been his way of getting Tim into the game the entire time.
Ronald
It's Tim!
R for Ronald Weasley. I can't believe you stole that card.
Tim was a magic item in one of our other campaigns that was a sentient book.
Oh, no.
It would tell us anything we needed to know.
Tome of the Intelligent Man, also known as Tim.
I love
I love it.
a Professor Orb, but as a book so much. Because I found that as an actual item now.
Tome of
Goodness.
the Intelligent Man.
Yep, Tome of the Intelligent Man. God.
I like your version a lot better than the quote unquote official one.
Yeah, so he opens it up. You can see it, there's text on it. It's in Japanese.
I don't speak Japanese. Do either of
Or
you?
some
Any of you?
language that none of you understand.
Some language that I
Oh,
like.
so
the
it's not.
backtrack.
Okay, so it's not Japanese. It's just some language that we
Does
don't
he
understand.
I don't know if you can ask me that question.
I mean,
I
you're
don't
the
know.
DM, you're the DM, you know all. So
Hey, Mercy, you understand what this says?
Hey DM, do I understand what this says?
Let me check what kind of roll I'm about to make you make.
Okay.
Eh,
Yeah. Turns
give
out I
me
can't even
either
read.
a perception or investigation.
All right, perception or investigation. Let's see which one is better. This one. Hey.
All right. Now give me a will save.
Oh God. Hey.
Awesome.
Better than last time.
Yeah, so you don't understand the words, but as you look at the characters, they sort of force feelings and memories into your mind.
Oh Lord.
And so the random page that you pulled to and what you started looking at, you see the face of a young, beautiful Asian woman with a cherry blossom in her.
I slammed the book closed.
Boom. You slammed the book closed.
Then I just look around. Ready. Yeah, I can read it. I think. Actually, it's not more of reading it, it's more of being forced, I guess. Images coming into my mind. That's all I can say.
why did you slam the book?
That was a very naughty part.
Okay, what kind of book did you
I
get?
now also have questions about the book.
It wasn't naughty, it was wholesome.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
I can see, I was able to see it.
No,
Not
you
the
weren't able to
image.
see it. He's the only one who's able to see it.
You said I could see the text and stuff. So
You can see the
You can see the
text,
text,
but nothing
but-
happens to you when you try to read it.
Yeah. All
My
the
bad. I should have clarified on that.
all the imagery was going into my brain, not anybody
Yeah.
else's.
yeah, what kind of book do you have for it to be naughty?
I'll be honest.
I mean, to be fair, that's fitting of of someone like a horny madman like him.
I'll be honest. It wasn't a naughty book. It's just it was feeling weird because the memories, like some sort of images, were being forced into my brain. I can't understand the language, but it's like it was forcing memories or images into my head, and I was not prepared for that. So I instinctively slammed the book closed.
Well, do you care to give it a go again?
I can,
Maybe start
but
the
Yeah, maybe start at the beginning.
can I not read it in like someplace that's not a cell area?
Dude, you're
You're
already out.
outside
Well,
the cell.
We have popped out of it.
Yeah, you're not in the
I
cell.
mean like someplace where I could sit down more comfortable.
Hey,
Look.
I have a great reading nook.
I mean,
You do have a great reading nook. That's fair. Look, I give you my word. I was there. I don't know how to explain what I saw other than I know that we're now safe. and you have my word on that. You can trust me.
Jack be acting kind of sus though.
Look, I can vouch. I saw him
He
do
didn't
medical
vent.
scan.
He's too thick to vent.
I'm too thick to vent. I don't need vents anyway. I can just teleport wherever I want. I've gone beyond the need for vents.
So are you guys traveling up to the reading nook?
I'm trying to see if I've won them over at least somewhat of like everything is going to be okay. I don't know how Shane and Carmen, has Carmen said anything at this point? She's just hanging out.
Carmen
She's watching
is
us
in the
fight.
corner, sort of posted up against the wall, sort of covering her mouth, just kind of like holding her chin in a speculative manner and
Mm,
just watching this all unfold.
I know she was chuckling at us. Squabbling.
No, she's just very intrigued by what's happening and just listening intently.
So I'm looking at Shane and Grav after saying that, about saying, trust me, everything's going to be okay. And I'll add in a bit of, we just need to give him some time to read through this. And it's going to help him understand his powers, his sword, what he's gotten himself into. And I need to do some soul searching / family digging myself.
I have a lot of questions.
Quick question. This could be outside of. How long has Mercy had this sword?
I don't know if you've ever said how long he's had it.
I don't think I ever came up with a Hold on, let me double check.
I know you had been doing like archaeology type stuff for a few years.
So possibly about 7 years ago, and I'm 32. So for about 7 years.
So you're telling me you've had a demon sword for 7 years and haven't had any issues?
I mean, he
They
has
haven't-
been using, I'd say, a lot more recently. We had a lot more blood than we normally have.
This is
Are
true.
you sure it's 7 years?
I mean, that's what it says. So, like in my bio, under bio info, it says that I'm 32, and then following clues he found at his parents' house.
Yeah, it just says that the office building was closed down 7 years ago.
Oh, okay, then.
The box was in there dormant for 7 years, and then you found and became Merciful Blade. So it
Yeah.
literally could have been, you know,
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I read that wrong. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, it could have been like a couple of years, or even like a year, or something. I don't know.
a month.
Month. Yeah. Yeah. I could have had this thing for a month.
Well,
But yeah,
if
it's up
it's
to you,
been
man.
I'll have to
I mean,
figure out that.
I feel like a month may make more sense.
Yeah, but I would trust him even less if he's only had this demon sword for a month.
But if he's
But
had
you've
it
known
for
him for a while.
This is true. You've known me for a while.
I know, but the thing
We went to
is,
high school together.
if he's had the sword for a very long time, then why all of a sudden has it been like these past few weeks where he's just been all about the bloodshed?
I mean, it could be like one of those things where it just slowly corrupts, and the more corruption that it obtains. I mean, I could say that I've had it for like I don't know, 3 or 4 months. That way, enough time to figure out my abilities and how to use them. And during that time, just slowly corrupting until finally it got to that point.
Yeah, it does say months. So feeling the power coursing through him, he decided to do what he could to change the world. Months later, he has come to realize the truth about this power and has henceforth changed his goal to overcome and control the dark. So, it's only been months.
It's only been months. Oh, there we go.
The importance of bios, ladies and gentlemen. Write up your bios.
Yes.
I wrote mine and I didn't even know that, apparently.
You said it at some point.
I mean, there might be things that you just don't think about. So,
yeah.
Yep.
We
I feel
also
like-
never shared our bios with each other, so I really
is
don't know
true.
anything.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were given opportunities to tell each other about your pasts.
But we moved on and started fighting crime.
Not a lot of sharing happened, especially from Mercy and Jack.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
It
Anyway,
was early on, but yeah, we can have another time where you guys talk about all your fun stuff. Have a nice conversation with Uncle Matt.
we've gone too far. I don't know if I want to have a conversation with Uncle Matt.
Shared a good bit about at least somewhat about his background, just not the specifics until they started to be important. It was just like, yeah, I did bad things. I guess that was never powers. Like, what? Nothing of that ever came up.
So, are we walking up to the reading nook? What's going on?
I have a lot of questions, but if you say that we'll get answers later, then I will just wait.
Yes.
Fortress, I'm mostly trusting you on this. No offense to you, Mercy.
No, I think
completely trust Fortress right now.
I think the book is going to give us a lot of that clarity. That anything we say right now is going to be more confusing before getting through that. To be honest.
Yes, let me get the answers from Tim. So.
Wait, who's Tim? You never mentioned him before.
Tim is the book.
You've named the book.
You named the book already.
I've named the book.
Why did you name it Tim?
Look, all right, out of character, since I've heard the story about Tim now, I'm trying to get Tim into this campaign now.
That is not Tim.
This isn't Tim.
This is not Tim.
This is not Tim at all.
So it is Tim, and then now it's not Tim. Like,
I mean, you can name it Tim, but it's
Mercy,
not
you're
Tim.
you're just doing a bunch of 180s here. Come on.
It's what I do. Apparently. All right, so I'm gonna go try to understand what's going on out of the book.
Maybe you need a timeout.
Goodness.
Sorry, I had to do it.
Well, I guess I trust you, Fortress. I'm realizing now I know nothing about anybody, so let's just go with it.
The big realization.
The biggest.
I don't even know Grav's background, and I live with Nick, so.
You live with these.
It's weird. We haven't been doing this terribly.
I mean,
long.
honestly, Will could come up with like a crazy thing of all of us just coming together and why we don't know each other's past.
We're having a book club.
Like this could just all be a dream. Like this is just This is just Will's big dream.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could
Well,
be.
I had a dream the other night that you and I were solving a mystery.
That sounds awesome.
Right? Right?
We would rock that crap like 100%.
Mm-hmm. I would like to now think it's
Oh no.
accurate to the
Oh no.
Okay. So, Mercy, you're going to the the special book reading nook area that
I mean,
I
that's-
guess I'm going to Shane and Matt's date spot. I don't know.
no, this is my reading nook.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm going there.
I happen to share it.
I'm people now, do you?
Happen to share demon sword.
Okay.
How did,
I'm
how
a
did
demon
you know
sword?
that Treebeard existed? I'm like looking around at this reading nook. Is it like a whole library as well?
No, there's just a few shelves with books. The shelves are
Gotcha.
built
Okay.
in.
the shelves are what?
Man, I start thinking to myself, I'm like, Treebeard is allowing his dead relatives to live inside of him.
That
What?
The books.
the books. I mean, there's other
How do
things
you-
made of
but-
wood here.
But
There's
how
a lot
do
of things made out of wood.
But how do you know that he is related to those books?
This is true. He may not be, but
Have we
knows?
discussed Treebeard's background?
I don't
we
think
have
so.
not.
Okay.
Like I
That
said, this is
explains
just
Like-
a big will dream that we're just kind of thrown in.
Did
and
he take the hobbits to Isengard?
No.
Taking the hobbits, they're taking the hobbits, they're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Look, if you guys are curious, these are things that can be asked.
Yo, Treebeard.
Is this the time?
Who?
Never
Oh,
mind.
God.
Not important.
Over here trying to drink my drink and
So
Lindsay's making me laugh.
are you going to read?
I'm going to have images forced into my brain hole.
So that's what happens when you open the book?
Yes.
You never read a book,
Why are you
Grav?
Why are you saying it like that? No, it's text. He's saying like, he has just a bunch of images forced into his what?
But you see,
I think he said
Grav,
brain hole?
when you read a really good book, images just
Yeah, but these are
but not
literal
forced.
images that are being forced into my brain. Like I don't understand the text, but these things force themselves into me. I'm
That's
guessing
fine.
this is what the text is, though.
Hey, well, do you want a notepad so you can write down any important things that you remember or that you see?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I will remember them.
I think you should give him a
Possibly.
notepad just in case.
I point
And
to one.
I mean, it won't take you any time to write it down.
Yeah,
I
you
instantly
are
fall into.
fast.
I open the book and instantly fall into a coma.
You know,
Oh.
Wait, how do you know that that's how the book works?
I point
I-
to a notepad that's next to the phone on the little thing because had next. And I say, "This is here if you."
Now I'm curious, Nick. Real life, does she always keep a notepad next to the phone?
We don't have.
We don't
a
have like a
phone.
landline phone. We have cell phones.
I mean. you never
So
know.
if that was the case, then she would have a
Oh.
notepad on her at like all times.
No, but I mean, we don't really take messages.
Yeah, we don't take
I mean,
messages,
If
like-
someone needs Nick, they call Nick, unless it's his mom and he doesn't answer.
I mean, I'm just going to say my phone's like always on silent, so most time I'm not going to see or I'm not going to hear because it's on silent that someone's calling me.
If he does hear it, he just.
A lot of the time, yeah, I'll ignore it. I mean, it just depends on who it is that's calling.
Wait, now is this Grav or is this Nick now?
This is Nick. This is Nick.
This is Nick.
Okay. This has now become Nick.
Anywho,
Beyond Grav.
Anywho,
Percy, here's a notepad if you so desire.
all right, alrighty.
And I'm assuming that I'm not going to be able to see these images, so I think I'm just going to leave him and I'm gonna go do something else.
Yeah, what else is there that we can do in this meantime?
You guys can tell each other your backstories. Boom.
Well, no, Mercy won't be there,
I
so
was gonna say that we look over the
Rick
stuff
won't be there, yeah.
that Dr. Wilson gave us. Stuff in that box.
ah,
Yeah, we can
I
start
for-
looking into how we're gonna suppress Christopher's effects.
okay.
Believe it or not, Mercy. Unless they're
They
Well,
know.
we'll never know until we start, looking more into it. All right, so then I, go upstairs. Where's the box? Is it my room? Your room?
I handed it to you.
Where's the
Okay, yeah.
box?
I forgot. I did put it in my room. I want to go to my room and go get the box.
Alrighty.
And then I'll come back
Yeah,
to where are we all meeting?
I mean,
Now,
I'd like to follow
here's
you with the lab
main-
to look over it, just out of curiosity of what you're doing.
Do what?
So here's my main concern, real quick, is I'm going to be reading this book. Who's to say something might not happen and I go attack a certain somebody?
Fair. I will go watch Mercy then. I'm gonna hang out and watch Mercy read the book.
Thank you.
Can't we just bring the box in there?
Yeah.
I guarantee you that book is not going to tell you to attack Matt.
I mean, I said a certain.
If it
I
does,
said a
I'll
certain.
cut him in
I
half.
never said. I
Put
never
it that way.
said that.
All right, I'm just gonna go get the box. I want to meet y'all into Shane's special breeding nook area, and on my way there, I am going to grab a scone.
Nice.
We still have scones left.
As you
Oh,
walk
yeah.
by and grab a scone, the soldiers all give you a salute.
I salute back, and I tell them that they are doing a fan-diddly-tastic job.
You hear the general go, "Thank you, Giant. We try." Yeah. What else y'all doing?
Well, we're gonna
Going
start
to do some
looking
science stuff.
through the box.
Alrighty. Yeah, so there's just a few plans on how to build the bracelet. There's a bracelet in the box, and then there are what look like designs for an improved bracelet. But he didn't build it. And the designs kind of look incomplete.
Can I tell about what percentage of it is complete?
It needs a viable power source to be strong enough to actually fully suppress Christopher's powers. And he couldn't figure it out.
Can I figure it out?
Possibly.
Hey guys, I found these schematics for this bracelet thing. Do y'all need me to try to figure out how to get it, to work?
I mean, that's the goal, but at the end of the day, like, what we're dealing with is still. I mean, it seems like from what at least the doctor described, if he believes the bracelet won't work, it won't work. If he believes the bracelet will work, it will work. As he says that, you really like he's trying to convey the thought of what we're up against has kind of overwhelmed Fortress a little bit. Like, this is scary to come up against.
So
the concept of this.
So if that's the case, then why would he even need to go through and make this type of bracelet if the kid wouldn't think that that it won't work, then it wouldn't work.
If it does actually work, then
so
if we get it on him, it'll work. I guess.
Yeah. So then I guess I should just try to see if I can upgrade this bad boy to something a bit stronger.
Do you think there's a way to make it invisible so we can secretly put him on? That way
Maybe. I might have to look into doing it as I'm upgrading. But we will see.
Like, disguise it. You know how those kids are into those...
Like the slap-on bracelets, or...
I was gonna say like those... What were they called? Those like rubber bands that were shaped like things?
Silly bands.
Yeah!
Silly bands.
I had
Super
way
awesome.
those. I don't know.
Or the bracelets that were different colors and they meant different things, and if you broke it, that means that...
Y'all ever have a Live Strong bracelet?
Yeah, Live Strong. That was what I was thinking of.
I feel like Cody should remember the bracelets I'm talking about. They were middle school. I think a lot of people had the black ones, and it meant something, and if you broke it, then it meant, one thing.
Yeah, like that was the red one, white one, black one. Yeah, I remember the ones you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, those ones.
Yeah.
All right, well, is there anything else in this box?
That is it. Aside from a note on the lid of the box that says "Good luck."
Oh, hey. Encouragement. All right. Well, do y'all want to just stay in here, and I want to go into the lab and see if I can upgrade this bad boy?
Yeah, do what you do best.
All right.
I'm gonna go find Matt.
All right.
Sit here and watch some reading happening.
You look around for Matt and give me a...
Matt's been dead all along.
Oh
no. Rip.
He ate him.
I guess give me a straight intellect check.
Did I leave?
Oh no, that's
Cody.
right. Oh.
You remember where you left him.
Do I?
Yeah, you did leave him cleaning up blood. That was pretty much the last time you saw him.
Mm-hmm.
You find him vomiting into a blood-soaked toilet.
Oh, intellect results. Yes, that is the last time you saw him.
I got it. I guess I'm gonna go look there to see here. Bathroom.
All right. Yeah, you get there, the bathroom's clean and he's not there.
I'm gonna pull out my phone and text him. I'm gonna say, "Hey, what's up?"
Matt was a spy all along.
He messages back, just reading in the Nook. What's going on with Mercy?
What?
3 question marks.
What?
He's been in there the entire time.
What?
I love it.
I guess I'll go back to the reading nook.
How did we all miss him?
Look for Matt in there.
Yeah. You get to the reading nook, and sure enough, he's sitting in a chair over in the corner.
It'd be even better if he was just like sitting right next to Mercy.
He's kind of like, he's got his feet like, normally he's got his legs out on the sort of footrest thing. His feet are up a little bit, and his knees are kind of like closer to his chest. Like he's got his feet on the edge of the leg rest instead of like having them on, you know. He's almost fetal positioning, kind of looking at Mercy as Mercy's just like staring into this book.
I go sit next to him. Hey, Matt, I see you earlier. Have you been here the whole time?
Well, yeah. I was just sitting here reading. And then yeah, you guys came in looking really worried. Mercy sat down. You guys were talking about well, a lot of weird stuff.
You heard it all.
And then you guys kind of left, and Mercy started reading that book, and he looks like I don't know what's going on with him. And Fortress has just been sitting there watching him. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, yeah, a lot was going on, and I didn't look around to see you. I was. Oh, I was wondering if you just wanted to take some time off. You could go see other, whatever else you want to do.
Oh yeah. I mean, I went and saw her yesterday, and I plan on going to see her again probably tonight. Yeah.
Bring back some pierogies.
Sure thing. Yeah. Do you like the big ones, like Pennsylvania ones, or small ones, like European ones?
I like the that you like the best.
Okay. Well, I'll bring a little bit of both for everyone.
Okay, that'll be perfect.
I'm gonna leave this here. He puts a bookmark in the book that he's reading and puts it on the shelf. Yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere else. He just kind of awkwardly walks out of the reading nook.
Oh, let me know if you need anything.
Will do.
Smooth, Shane. Smooth.
Okay, in my defense. What's this?
How about this? Next time you enter a room, take a quick scan.
What? No one told me to roll perception. When I said I was gonna go look for him, that could have just included turning around and being like, "Oh, hi, Matt."
Oh, some B right there.
But
I thought you had already left.
I left.
I mean, I just said
I know
I was
I
gonna
left.
look for him. I don't know.
But yeah, so he has left. Grav, go ahead and make me some of your good old technology or science rules.
I want to science this because science of science,
yeah.
science, and science.
Give me
do you
one
need?
more. All right. So you're thinking, based on this, these schematics, with proper application of your knowledge of gravity, you may be able to create a micro black hole generator to produce energy for this device. It'd be very risky, and I don't think you've done anything like this. That's not for me to say. But it may be possible.
Can
At least you're
I,
convinced it may be possible.
like from my knowledge, can I kind of give like a percentage of how successful this could be?
83.56%.
I like those odds. Is there any way that I can like maybe figure something out to make it the success percentage increase?
The only way to make the success percentage increase is if you were physically powering manipulating the black hole. You would have to be controlling.
Okay. Well, let's get started on the way where I don't have to control it.
All right. Go ahead and give me some more, 2 more science checks to finish up the design, including a black hole generator. All right. You come up with a design that you think may work.
Yeah.
Now it's time to fabricate.
Yeah, let's fabricate this junk.
Alrighty. Looks like fabrication will take probably 12 hours for
All right.
this, and then you'll have to create a microscopic black hole to start the generator.
Now, does it need my full attention all 12 hours, or is part of it something like a machine can start to?
Oh no, this is automated fabrication.
Okay. Sweet. Let's do that.
Fantastic. So yeah, that is pretty much everyone. Jack, you're still watching Old Mercy?
Yep. Probably just chit chatting with Shane if Shane's actually hanging out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's most what I got. Are you guys discussing past things? Maybe some backstory stuff, Shane? We're all very curious about your backstory.
Yeah.
I mean, we want to sit around a campfire. I'll read you the backstory.
Let's get some campfire stuff going.
Yeah.
I was
While
sad.
Mercy strokes out.
What? Wait, what?
Wait,
He's not really stroking out.
Dying.
Raising.
He just hasn't blinked in it.
This is actually the episode of Mercy's death.
Like,
Death by reading.
Like by him looking at this book, is his eyes like just kind of curl back in his head, and
like his eyes are like as wide as they can be, and he's just scanning the pages. Just his eyes are darting back and forth, and page after page he's turning. Just scan, turn, scan, turn.
Cool.
And then after a few pages, it seems very intermittent. He'll like stop and then just stare at the book for a while, and then continue flipping through.
Well, I mean, have to.
I guess I did.
Okay, well, the nice thing about this secret reading book is it also has a fireplace. So gather round, but it somehow doesn't catch the whole fire. Stick with me.
Okay. I see what you did there.
I reach up and I like break off a small branch. Treebeard's cool with it. And I say, this is the stick of sharing.
The stick of truth.
I am holding it, about to beat Grav with it. Yeah, so so we know each other, but we don't. So here's my story.
Now,
Hi.
this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and sorry.
Hi, my name is Shane Gallagher.
Hi, Shane.
I grew up on the streets of Detroit with a loving family. My dad was an investment banker, and my mom was a teacher. My younger sister, Issa, and I love to play together.
Oh, did you say, Detroit, your mom's a teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she have any good stories?
Yeah, there's lots of fights.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, she get hurt in any of these?
No, thankfully not.
Okay. I mean, did she break up the fights or?
No, that
Okay.
was the.
Okay. Sure.
How messed up would it have
wondered.
been if that's how you found out how, like, Shane's parents died?
They haven't
Trying
died.
to break up gang violence in the school.
My parents are still alive.
I know, you're one of the lucky ones.
Okay.
Crap, go to her house and find their ashes quick.
Most superheroes aren't so lucky.
It was July 18th, 2006. My sister and I were walking home from the ice cream shop, ice cream in hand, when a car suddenly screeched onto the street and slowed down right when it got near. I tried to save her. I saw the windows roll down and the gun came out. Couldn't save her. Before I knew it, I was holding a 7-year-old.
Whoa.
Pulling around her.
What's your sister's name?
Issa.
Issa? Did you say that? I don't know if you said that. I
said
didn't catch
She
it.
did say it.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, we
Hey,
later
I'm
found
over here
out.
spazzing out, okay?
We later found out it was a gang shoot. Just a case of the place at the wrong time.
Which
according
gang?
to the. No one was ever arrested. No one was ever brought to. I'm holding the stick. You can wait till the end for questions.
I automatically put my hand up.
Wait till the. That day, Issa was my responsibility. I was the one who was supposed to take care of her and protect her. My parents said that they didn't blame me, but I knew that wasn't. Something else changed the day that. After graduating high school in 2011, I said goodbye to my parents. We had tried to adjust to my sister's death, but it just wasn't ever the same. I had to get out of there. I had to say goodbye. There were things that I had to do. Not long after leaving home, I was approached by a man who thought he could help me. He had heard of my sister's death and knew that no one had been brought to justice. He offered help. He offered a way to help bring justice. Turns out this man was running experiments to change people. The experiments were unpredictable. But they offered me a chance to make my sister's killers pay. The man explained that there was no way to know what results the experiment yielded. Yet he also explained there was a 65% survival rate. Signed up anyway. I survived the experience. I discovered that I could now control the energy around me. I spent years after experiment training in both my martial arts. I felt ready. Justice served. Yes, I did steal part of that from. Questions, Grav? Yeah.
The what gang?
Guys.
How do you not know? You said justice will be served, but who do you know who you're bringing the justice to?
Or the Crips up there, because I almost just spouted out the Detroit Lions.
I don't know if we should use real gangs, but you can make up a gang.
It's the
word of birds. They're terrifying, the whirly birds up there.
The whirly bird.
Ah, the serpents.
What? The
The tunnel
serpents.
snakes.
Do these people happen to be from Riverdale?
I was going
What's
to call out
Riverdale?
the tunnel snakes.
Serpents. Ah,
You know what?
okay.
I regret sharing my past with you, and I just tossed the stick into the fireplace.
What? That was the stick of truth.
Aren't we supposed to be holding that to talk?
Yeah.
Okay, I take it back out of the fire, and I give it to you.
WTF, mate?
Oh, it's not
First
a
you
real
break the stick
fireplace.
off and then throw it in the fire.
It's not a real fire. You said that it came with a fireplace,
Yeah.
but then you said that
You can't have fire inside a tree.
it's a magical tree.
Still
who
a
wants-
tree.
Stick neck. I'm gonna toss it at.
I guess I catch it. Or I try to catch it. Alright, well, mine's not going to be nowhere near as long. Okay? I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, simple. Alright. Now, y'all know my... Y'all call me Grav, but my name is actually Ken Adams, but you call me...
It's brand new information.
Hey, little hypocrite.
I didn't have a question.
No, but you were talking
were
whenever
talking,
I was
though. You didn't
holding
say no
the stick. So,
You see a bookend just move slightly closer towards Grav.
all right. I am a physics professor. At the highest rated college in the world. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. During one of my lectures, I had an idea for an experiment dealing with gravity. It was one of the most brilliant ideas that I've ever had during my life. So now we're just going to fast forward in time to whenever I did the experiment. Something went wrong, obviously, of, you know, why I got powers. My experiment wasn't stable, and I couldn't sustain it. Nor did I have time to get out of there. So there was a big explosion. I got knocked out. And then people said, you know, like I was out for like 3 days. I wake up. I wake up and I was just kind of confused of what went wrong. Like all I can think about was my experiment. Wasn't concerned about like what happened to me. And I was just, you know, trying to figure out why did this experiment fail? I don't understand. While I was thinking on this, my body started to hover above ground. And I, you know, just kind of noticed that and was like, what, wait. And then after I, you know, just realized that, I was like, didn't even think about my experiment at that point. I was just like, I'm floating now. How is this possible? Now from that point, I was wondering what other abilities I had. So after searching, experimenting, you know, with myself, you know, trying to discover other powers that I had, you know, I figured them out. So now, you know, skip, you know, 4 years later, I've been using these powers for good, and then yeah, I found you guys, and you know, we've been doing things. So yeah, that's my story. Any questions?
No, I'm-
Okay.
Do you prefer us?
Grab. Unless, we're out and about not doing our superhero thing, then you can call me by my name. Unless we, needed a fake name.
Hey, Grav, where did I meet you? Do you remember that?
It's just kind of a big blur.
Oh, you know what? I think we met through Fortune.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll just reach out the stick, please.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Since we're going off this stick, I'm fine with that. I'm really fine with that. I'm gonna let's see. There we go.
Yay, improv.
What?
I said, yay, improv.
Oh yeah, improv's fine. So, as you know, my name is Jack Fortress. I don't really go by a hero name. I mean, the media kind of gave me one when we started doing our things, but I don't know. It's kind of dumb. People know who I am. That's fine. So I inherited these powers. It's a family thing. When I came of age, I got told about our family's lineage. I only took in so much of it at the time because all I heard was, "Hey, look, you get a big sword and magic powers, effectively." Um, I left home very young because I saw the potential in what I could do with them, and that was stupid because I could have learned a lot more. I don't know. There's a lot with that of where I hate a lot of the things I did young. I ended up falling in with a bad crowd, as you've seen some of with the claw, and started misusing what I had learned so far. For starting off with petty crime into bigger things. Got involved with a gang. Sorry, Shane. Not the same gang, but a different gang.
Woo! Yeah, I was
man,
afraid
that-
I was gonna have to kill you.
That would have
More
been that would have
mafia
been a
level
twist.
more mafia. The serpents are a little petty compared to us, compared to what we were doing.
Ooh, disrespect.
Disrespect, yeah. I moved up the ranks quickly and kind of became a gopher for the Dawn. Go fix things, go do what needs to be done. But after a while, it started to really wear on me. I started realizing kind of what I was doing was pretty messed up. Especially misusing what we had, what I'd been given, and kind of besmirching my family name essentially for my own gain. I mean, I had whatever I wanted, I could do whatever I wanted. But I don't know, there was something eating away inside of me from it. I don't it seemed almost like outside of myself. After one job went very wrong and I watched a lot of people be killed that did not need to be killed in front of me, I left. I was done. I took what I had. Basically said, "I'm leaving. You can't stop me. That you're not going to be able to do anything. 'Cause I'm just going to disappear. I won't do anything against you if you don't do anything against me directly." But then the Don muscled in where we are here, so now we're in what we're in. Apparently, he decided to go back against that. And I went out looking for other people that I don't know want to try and make up for lost time, make up for things I've done. And that's when I started looking for people like you to try and, I don't know, work together on that. It's easier to do it as a group, I guess, because I've always known working in a group.
Yeah, I remember that now. Hey, do you know much about the serpents?
I mean, I've heard the name. I know they're a pretty normal gang. That's about all I know. I know I stole some stuff from them at some point because the Don told me to, but I didn't know too much about half the targets that I was sent out after. I knew what I needed to know. I got what I needed to get.
I just didn't know if you could help me on the side with the serpent.
I mean, if we catch the Don, or you could go grow Richard Gere. He might know something, but if we catch the Don, he was in the know for a lot of things.
I mean, Chicago and Detroit.
Well, he's from New York, but I mean, he had his fingers in a lot of things,
I'm
and a
pretty
lot of
sure
people
there's
owed
a
him
New
a lot of
York.
money.
Pretty sure there's a New York chapter.
He had his fingers all over the world,
Gotcha.
doing different things.
Oh yeah, see, they're just across the hand.
That's not how that works.
That's still pretty good
It's pretty
ways.
far.
I know that.
Like even New York to where we to Chicago, like that's I can't even do a teleport to New York right now. Like that's beyond my ability to do in one jump. I have to looper my way there.
It's like 4.5, 5 hour drive.
So I'm kind
I
of
know
as
that.
well
I came
making up
from
for the lost
Detroit.
time on fully understanding my powers and fully understanding family lineage because I was an edgy teenager who thought he was too cool for that and just thought, hey, I'll learn what I can and get out of here and make money off of this because that's not what they were teaching me out for it.
Gotcha.
And we've learned a good bit of Mercy's, at least recently. I think he's figuring out more of the stuff he doesn't know right now as I look over him reading.
Um, yeah. So you guys now have a good idea of your backstories. Mercy's still vigorously reading.
Will's making notes as I like make up things quickly. Towards the end of that of how we all met. Although it does make sense. It would make sense.
Yeah, 100%. I am a fan. I like this. Let's see.
Mercy slams the book closed.
Oh,
Oh,
Comes out of
good, Mercy? You need
Just in
some,
time, Mercy. We were just
Yeah.
sharing.
You need some
it's
water.
it's a lot of information to take in all at once.
Give him the stick. Give him the stick.
I'll hand it to him.
I look at the stick like I grab it and I'm like, am I supposed to hit somebody with this? What's the stick for?
It's the stick of truth.
Okay.
If you're holding it, you get to talk. If as long as you're holding it, we can't talk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. How's that been going with Shane? She seems like a talker, whether she's holding the stick or not.
We've had some issues.
Oh, okay. So what? Oh man, my head. Sorry. Like I said, a lot of information. I haven't finished it, but I can give you a rundown. No, that's the end game.
Like, I hear Cody say this all the time.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. But so basically what I've learned so far is there's a man. His name is Yoshitsune
Yo-yo.
Murakami. Oh man.
So your sword, this is an out of character question. Your sword is a katana every time you pulled it out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is a
I
katana.
did not picture that, but that's good to know.
Yeah, I didn't picture that either. Do we recognize this name, any of us?
give me, I guess, what is that? Intellect for memory? We don't really have history checks
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Insight, maybe?
Yeah, insight. Give me insight.
Everyone? Insight.
You get insight.
Yeah, Shane, you don't really have any idea. Grav, it sounds kind of familiar, but really it could just be because it's, a Japanese name.
Oh man, that name sounds kind of familiar, but I'm not sure. So,
Yeah. Well, he was, from what I understand, is whenever he was young, like teenage years, he worked his way up as a samurai to where he finally was able to be called a lord of a small piece of land on a small island. He had three children, whose name are Mariko, which is his daughter, Enji is the youngest son, and Mitsuyoshi is the oldest son. His wife, Ichika. Oh man, I'm sorry. That, like I said, a lot of information taken at once.
And I'm just like on my phone and I Googled the name and I happened to find the same information he just said.
Oh Lord.
That's funny.
So,
Wait, are you serious?
did she actually?
No.
no.
I mean,
Okay.
Totally.
I was like,
Oh.
whoa, holy crap.
We totally made this up. What the crap?
no, like in character, I did that.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening was his part of the island got invaded by Mongols, and he lost his wife and 3 children. And then of course, because of that, it drove him mad, and so he wanted to seek revenge. So he went out and just any Mongols that he saw, he just slaughtered. But the bad part is he was so much enraged and in grieving that he slaughtered anybody in his path, thinking that they were Mongols. Eventually, it led him to the point of a very, very gruesome end. And from what I got out of that, whenever he died, he became some sort of vengeful spirit or something. I'm not sure. I did also, and I pull out the scroll. I did also receive this scroll, which might explain more on this, on what kind of spirit. But that's all I got so far.
So there's what more to read?
Apparently in the scroll.
I mean, I imagine so. I can't imagine you got through the entire book in one sitting.
Yeah.
That's still a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Now, where did you get this sword from again? I know we've talked about it more recently, but maybe you want to fill them in a little bit.
Did I put that information? Oh yes, I actually found it in my father's office, just locked away. I didn't know what it was. I ended up getting attacked by some men, This was. Sorry.
You have this.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if your dad's alive.
No. This was after my parents' death.
Oh.
I went to one of his buildings that ended up being basically being shut down, and just kind of in remembrance of him. And while I was there, I noticed something strange. Okay. Yeah, I noticed like this small red dot behind a picture frame. It was weird. So, I went over there and I found out this was behind it. Just locked away. And of course, at that time, for some reason, these strange men come bursting through the doors, and I just grabbed the sword out of instinct and tried to fight my way. And next thing you know, I found that I'm fused with the sword, basically.
Chirp.
Chirp. Y'all got questions for him? Anything else happening? Gonna read that scroll?
You gonna read that scroll?
He gonna read the scroll.
I'm gonna need a minute before I read the scroll. Like I said, if the scroll does the same thing the book does, it's
Is the
yeah.
scroll in English?
I'm
The
afraid
scroll?
to open it. Can somebody else open it?
Sure.
Steve? Yeah.
I open
Because
it.
I'm afraid if I open it, it's gonna force stuff into my head again.
I open it.
Grav, when you open it, give me a will save.
Save me, Will.
All right. You open it and you see what looks like a sort of like a Rorschach ink blot test, but
Okay.
it looks almost like hands reaching out from the center, and the center is just a deep, dark blot. Or that's what you see in this image.
Okay. It's just an ink blot. Blot.
So there aren't any words?
No.
Huh.
Can I look at it?
Sure. I show it to her.
We're just gonna pass this around. It's sharing time.
Yeah. Shane, you look at it, and out from base, looks like a large oval in the center of the page, and starting from the center and then spreading outward, there are several almost teardrop shaped fragments expanding outwardly.
Ah,
ink.
yes. It looks like the scroll killed a lot of people in prison.
What?
See all the teardrops?
I don't see teardrops.
Interesting.
Fortress.
Yes.
You
What are
wanna-
your elf eyes see?
Yeah, what are your elf eyes see?
What do my elf eyes see? I don't know.
You look at it, and oh, actually, Shane, real quick, give me a will save. Okay, cool. And yeah, you look at it, Fortress. Go ahead and give me a will save.
Skills. Boop.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
Crit.
Will saved him hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah, so
save.
you look into the deep void of the center. And the ink blots look to be almost like jagged blades expanding out from the center. And as you sort of focus on the center, it starts to pulsate, almost like a beating heart.
Oh.
And then you are suddenly filled with the knowledge of this word I am about to send you.
Hey.
And you are
out of
extremely exhausted. Like you almost pass out after this happens.
I'll kind of fall back, close up the scroll, and be like, I'll Unreal? Is that how to pronounce it?
Yep.
I'll say that to just out mainly directed to Mercy. Does that mean anything to you? And I'm gonna like close the scroll up and hand it back to him. That's the one thing I got out of this.
Real quick before we move on any further, do we mind like taking just a quick break so I can run to the bathroom?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll be right back.
Well, hello, Chad. How's everyone? Hopefully,
So if you
you're
want
enjoying.
to, Alex, you can Google that and figure out what that is.
Oh,
and you will
sweet.
know exactly what we're dealing with.
I know I've had a couple hydrates, so everyone.
I wasn't sure if I just like understood. Okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure if that was like I just got that word out of it, or if I would know.
Yeah, you
more.
get like a pretty intimate knowledge of what this is.
Ooh, we like this. This is fun. Also, I have like it's on my character sheet, but just on it for sake. I have like a first pass of the thing we talked about, Will.
Excellent.
I think it'll be very fun.
I want to ask y'all to hydrate. Well, I had a couple.
I just did, and
Yeah.
it makes me happy.
Dab on it.
Let me get where's my water? There's my water.
Charging my attack.
Ooh, we like this. I like that, Alex.
You like the way I did it?
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah, that'll be very fun.
Is that something with what y'all talked about yesterday?
It not really. It was more of I had an idea of an alternate effect for a power.
Oh, okay.
And I was discussing it with him when you came in earlier.
Okay.
Because the nature of my powers, there's some of them I'm still discovering, so they're still kind of evolving as I especially do good and begin to actually deserve more power and deserve more of them. So soon I won't just be teleport, stab, stab, teleport.
Oh, you won't?
Such as that holy light you saw that knocked out Mercy.
In the fridge.
Round 2, Lindsay
Okay.
eating a block of cheese, all to herself,
No.
one sitting.
No.
Oh,
No, we still have red velvet balls that we.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
still regret that I didn't take any with me.
I really wish you did.
Sort of do, but don't because I shouldn't eat them.
Oh, Will, by the way, did you enjoy that advent calendar thing I sent you, or did you get a chance to see it?
Yes, that's hilarious.
So for Nick and Lindsay, because y'all might somewhat enjoy this, it's been fun. There's a channel I follow that every year at Christmas they do an advent calendar challenge against each other. Normally they do it in person. This year they're doing it socially distant, obviously, where they each open up an advent calendar against each other and they upload a video every morning of them opening it, and they have a punishment calendar This year, the punishment calendar is a cheese calendar, and they have to take a bite of cheese. The problem is they film them all in one day. So the more you lose, the more cheese you eat.
Oh.
Well, one of the guys had a decidedly better calendar. Like he had been winning almost every day. And he's like, how will we make this interesting? Why don't we say, like, you pick a day, and whoever wins that day, the loser has to eat the entire block of cheese. And it's like a decent sized puck of cheese. And he was very cocky about it. And then he lost. He let the other guy pick the day and lost horribly. Like, not even close. There was no argument to be made that he lost and had the worst item in the calendar. And then had to eat an entire block of charcoal infused cheese because that was what that day's cheese calendar brought him.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was just a black puck of cheese.
He's just
That
swearing up and down.
Sounds well.
We like
Also,
cheese.
I'm sorry that I made you so jealous last night, or was yesterday, Cody, over Local Q.
Ah,
I
man.
explained Local Q's mac and cheese in chat, and it
Mhm.
made him
It
upset.
sounded so good.
And all of those mac and cheeses you can also get as cheese fries.
Yeah, I didn't know that until you did it.
I just miss Local Q for playing games, and then there was that time we got wings.
We went
Oh,
recently,
Alex.
actually.
Did what?
Yeah, buddy.
We went there recently, but like they're doing good with the social distance.
Alex, did you look at that post I sent or that thing I sent you this morning?
I
The
did
taco?
not. I have
Oh, look at
been
it.
planned. I will look at it after our role play session.
It looks delicious. Also, Nick,
Hmm.
I will take some of those off your hands. The red velvet things that y'all are eating.
Here, I posted a picture of the mac and cheese to game chat.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
If there's
I should've
any
put it
left on
in.
Thursday, Cody.
So I'm not sure how good they would be on Thursday.
Wait, what? What's third? Oh yeah, I forgot already.
Or you just
I can do that. I'm off tomorrow. I can do that.
with Nick.
Probably not.
All right, role play. Back to
Roll
that.
Roll
play.
play.
Dungeons and Dragons,
No.
Yeah.
That's the wrong one.
Mutants and Masterminds.
There we go.
Bedroom stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, different kind of
oh.
No,
dungeon.
whoa. Yeah, this is
Uh-oh.
not a BDSM podcast, so.
I forgot Nick was streaming it. I was about to sing a song, but Nick's streaming.
Oh no, I know the song you're gonna sing too.
I advise you to
Yeah.
not sing a song for 2 reasons.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
family.
as long as it's
family
bad
friendly
enough,
song.
it'll be fine. But yes, agreed.
Copyright.
Oh, 3 reasons now.
3. Well, no, wait, 2. Still 2. It just gets rid of one of them.
Oh.
All right, so
I
So,
opened
yeah,
the scroll.
So now knowing that I actually know, it's like, so you got a vengeful spirit in you there, Mercy, and I hand him the scroll.
I open the scroll and look at the scroll.
You might not want to do that yet.
I
You might want to rest before if you're already tired.
I am tired, but apparently now everybody's looked at it, and I'm curious.
Oh, I told you what was in it. I don't think they did. They get what was out of it.
They didn't know.
Yeah, I got what was out of it and told you what was in it roughly.
Okay. Okay, then I don't look at the scroll.
Yeah,
for
I
now.
told you you have a vengeful spirit in you. And on
But
you.
Will, was I close with when I said they killed a lot of people?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Very much. Yeah.
See, I did get something out of it. Well.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna rest up then and not read the scroll just yet then.
Sounds good. Y'all realize we just left Carmen alone?
I thought she's been with us.
She followed. She followed up to
Oh.
to the reading note.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, because I thought she was looking at the box with y'all or whatever it was.
All right.
I think she's kind of hanging around, so she would have heard, I
Yeah.
guess, what we mentioned from these books and scrolls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Carmen, all the stuff that Mercy said, like all those names, did any of them jump out to you, like you recognize them?
No, I'm not too familiar with any of those names. However, the mentioning of an Onryu,
Unreal, that's what's pronounced.
Yes.
I am fairly familiar with what those are. They're vengeful spirits in most Japanese mythology. Yeah. If you've seen, I think The Grudge, it was based on an Onryu.
Oh.
You seen what?
The Grudge.
The
Oh, The
Grudge.
Grudge, yeah.
Based on Unreal.
I was typing and missed the word.
That's a fairly creepy movie. So.
Yeah.
It's family.
Do what?
Said it's family friendly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is a family in it.
Yeah.
Neither Shane nor Lindsay has seen this movie.
Probably for
Don't
the
watch
best.
the movie.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Probably for the best. It's a good one. Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Oh snap! The Grudge 2020. There's another Grudge coming out.
What? I know the most recent Grudge was not very good.
Interesting.
Well, I can't remember if I offered Carmen a scone when she first arrived.
You did.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I believe she got a chocolate. I'm not entirely sure on which type she got.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh no, that looks creepy though. I don't y'all have-
Oh yeah, it's an experience, all right.
Plus, Nick doesn't watch this.
I mean, I've seen this one.
Yeah, that came out in high school where like even people that like didn't like scary movies probably ended up seeing it, I'd imagine.
Sarah Michelle.
Oh, Buffy?
All right.
I thought it was Buffy.
All right, back to the role play where we don't get off track.
Yeah.
I mean that's most of what we got for this session, guys. We got a lot of
Yeah,
lot of
I
good
thought we would
lore.
wind it down a little bit because we have all of our things. We're fabricating the power bracelet.
Yeah.
We got a lot of backstory, a lot of coverage of that, and understanding of each other even more so now. We know what's inside Mercy, roughly.
Roughly.
Why did you, Nick?
That one was the ring. Sorry.
Oh yeah, the ring as well. I think is also an Onryo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
another good
gonna
one.
have.
What up, Kai? How it going?
Well, whenever I did pulled up the ring thing and went to images, it showed the ring and it showed the other half was a picture of Momo.
Oh yeah, Momo's.
That really creepy thing. Gosh.
Glad that thing.
Yeah.
Hello, Kai.
Yes, I am like Shigo. That is best.
Oh, I can't remember if I have it where I can change where I will appear with my like fortress photo or not.
I don't know how to change the bottom one. Do you have to do it for the whole
You
roll
have
20?
to, look at your and instead change your as to your character sheet, and it'll use the photo from your character sheet. In the bottom right corner, where there you go.
Oh, okay.
So you can have it like as you, or as
Gotcha.
your character.
I do not vibe with this universe.
And then that one.
Wait, where?
But you
Where
don't
is it?
have you don't have yours up. This is where we have ours. Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd you say it was again?
It's over by your chat. You'll see as, and just
Yeah.
change yourself as Merciful or Merciful Blade or whatever, instead of as the first option, which is also Merciful. There you go.
Okay.
Cody Kai says thanks.
He
What?
says he got snail brain. He just noticed your gift.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I forgot about it. So you're welcome.
Also, this has been one of my favorite emotes I got from another server right now. I just like the bean. I'll hail the bean.
Did you say bean?
It's a bean.
Well, you
That's-
know,
It's a bean.
God bless a milk cow. We'll
Will,
get a
have you
bunch of
enjoyed
those.
your VIP? Yes.
Yes.
So I found out another thing VIP can do, by the way.
And
Oh,
They
what is
can-
that?
They can say things in emote only chat.
Oh.
So you put an
That's
emote
cool.
only. So if I were to diddle this switch,
Haha, I
diddle.
did it. Haha,
We both
you
did it.
disabled it. What did you do to the switch?
Zippy.
I diddle the switch. So now it's emote only, but mods
Well.
and VIP can still chat.
We'll say, Kai, sorry for you coming in at the very end of the session.
Oh, sad day.
Yeah.
We learned a lot though. There was not as much action this session, but it was a lot of story.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was cranky at the beginning of the session. Day.
You were
Oh,
cranky?
good. I didn't
big-
feel
I
it.
didn't notice you being cranky at all.
I felt it.
I mean, if she was probably more cranky towards you now.
I
No,
thought
it
honestly,
wasn't.
I
It
thought-
wasn't that she was cranky towards me. Is that she was cranky towards dinner.
Also,
Ah.
I mean, I've just been cranky today.
See, I thought that was just your character being annoyed that we were hiding something.
Well, I was also
Yeah.
that was also true. Nah, I
Wait, what?
mean, I got annoyed at school. I didn't want to cook because I was tired. I did cook. It's taking long. It turned out okay. But I don't know if it was worth all of the effort.
That is fair.
Yeah. What is this? Oh, bigger. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, was there anything else that we needed to discuss or talk about?
Nope, I think we're good. I think we got pretty
Oh.
far.
Yeah. Well
See
done,
how it
you.
is. Y'all don't want to talk to us. All right.
So,
I mean,
Will,
I
what
told you. I
kind
meant
of...
I thought you meant for session. I
No,
thought you meant-
Yeah.
no.
So,
I was
Will,
meaning
what
for
is our mystery solving name?
Oh,
You know
because of
what?
her
What?
dream.
Have some knives. Have some Jazzle Big Scaries.
That's a
Like-
good question.
Oh, I see your knives, and I raise you a pirate sword.
Big Squad.
Let's see you raise you a pirate sword. That's also a penguin.
That'll be Thursday night, Kai. That Spank Squad returns. Spank Squad. So at the beginning of Persona 5, you have to name your team. The base name is Phantom Thieves, and that's what it'll say in the game a lot of times. You can name it because of the online features. And everyone viewing voted for. They named and voted for Spank Squad. So that's the name of our team.
I approve.
I do love just making all the emotes pop up on the screen. I'm gonna be honest. It triggers the right part of my goblin brain of just
Indeed.
things bouncing. I like
It's the same thing with me.
So did we want to talk about game night?
We can talk about game night. Who
we
wants
can
to
in fact
play
talk about a night of games.
Game night.
Game night.
Game night. We podcast is gonna start doing a game night. I think
a certain amount.
Yeah, a certain amount of time, like each month, right? Right now we're going to see how things would go, and we're planning on trying to do the first one this Saturday.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you know what game we're gonna do?
See, the thing is it could depend on how many people we get, where we might have to do multiple games.
Are you going to make an?
Yes, I was wanting to do that today, but I forgot to type it up. So, but yeah. We're looking to do game night this Saturday at what we say 7. What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Gosh. Yeah, at 7. I don't know for how long though. I do have an idea of a game.
Nice.
But it just, like I said, it could depend on how many people.
I was gonna say, like, how's this gonna work?
What game can you share? Give a little secret.
I don't know.
For the people that are watching now.
I'll say tune into the Discord and maybe we'll be mentioned there.
Fair.
I won't be able to join. I'm working this weekend.
That hasn't stopped you from
darn.
That hasn't stopped you from joining other games when you're at work.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's something I can play off my tablet, then yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.